the field. And he was really in agony. Of course, we can't see him very well now. The coaches and training staff hovering over him. They do have an ambulance here. I see someone walking in that general direction. We saw several Mount Juliet players go down with injuries in the fourth quarter last week. Of course, we talked about Mount Juliet. For a AAA school, they are undermanned in terms of quantity of the number of players. But none of those injuries last week were serious. This one could be.
Looks like he was in a lot of pain, and they're not moving him right now.
Well, now it looks like they're trying to get him up. He's sitting up now. I think they're going to try to get him up now. Swader, 5'10", 179-pound junior. Well, he's going to be okay. He's not limping.
It is just a little bit on the humid side. He might even have a cramp in that leg. That might have been it. It is a little bit on the humid side out here tonight, a little bit sticky.
Justin Ussery will kick off, so it's Ussery kicking off and not Warmoth. Back deep for Riverdale, Bryant Smith at his 9, and there's another receiver at the 12, and I can't get his number. That's too bad. It is going to be Bryant who drops it, picks it up at his 2. That's Ames. The other receiver is going to try to block for him. Doesn't do the job, and a tackle. 83, Wayman Winfrey, holding Smith until he could get some help. Riverdale will start at the 13.
Winfrey did that one by himself. He really started it off. 6 foot, 167-pound sophomore. Good play by him.
On the special teams, well, he didn't bring him down by himself, but he grabbed him and held him until he could get some help. And
that's all a coach can ask from you.
4:25 to play. Riverdale trailing 7-6. Well, this could be a test of Riverdale's field goal kicking game if they can get it down, let's say, inside the 20. But they are a good 62 yards away from that right now.
We've got ourselves a football game right here.
Torrance Burge at quarterback. This is Barry Sanders from the wing position. Jonathan Haas there with the stop.
Haas,
to some applause not only from the far stands, but also in the booth next to us.
Haas, that's 3 big licks he's put on him. I mean, hard hits. We can hear him up here.
Cliff Ames checks into the Riverdale lineup as Corey Avant leaves. 2nd down and 9, a 1-yard pickup. Clock ticking down inside 3.5 minutes to play. Riverdale with no timeouts left, so this is where they're calling the timeouts earlier is hurting them now. Lebanon with 3 timeouts. I don't think you'll see Lebanon spending any. Burge is going to throw. Through the hands of Barry Sanders, just a little bit high, because if he'd caught the ball, Marcus Stewart was there ready to pop him.
Stewart did a nice job, put some heat on him right there. Made Sanders think about who was behind him.
The throw a little bit high, but it was catchable. 3rd down and 9 from the 19. Clock is stopped with 3:09 to play. Mentioning Lebanon home next week for Lincoln County, Riverdale goes on the road to play Laverne at the brand new Freedom Field. I think Riverdale may welcome the chance to see Laverne, a 2nd-year school, still looking for the first win in its history unless they somehow won last night. The pass deflected. It may have hit a lineman. I'm not sure. Had Andy Sawyer there on the left side, also Barry Sanders, and it hit somebody in the line. I don't know if it was a blocker or a defensive lineman. And that'll bring up a 4th down and 9. Cliff Ames back in with a play for Riverdale. Andy Sawyer checks out.
Felt like Burge wanted to hit Sawyer, but he just threw it, and it looked like one of the offensive linemen might have backed up, and it hit him right in the back. Tough break.
I'm not sure if it wasn't Scott Daniel, number 35, the fullback, in there to provide protection. Well, this is it for Riverdale. 4th and 9 with 3:05 to play. And with no timeouts left, Lebanon will run out the clock if they can get the ball here. Burge. This is Smith. He's going to throw back if he can. Now he's going to throw a forward pass. And is it complete? Yes, it is. Russ Hicks, number 86, makes the catch at the 23. He had to make a diving catch. Is it a first down, though? It's going to be close.
We're going to measure. They're going to measure right here.
It was a 4th down and 9. It may not be a first down anyway. Like you say, they are going to measure. The ball at about the 23.
Good job there by Riverdale. Looked like they were stuck, had nowhere to go. It was a busted play, but they made something out of it.
That's right. I think Smith was going to throw back to Burge to throw again, but then the Lebanon defenders got in his way, and he just threw the ball, and first down, Lebanon. As Larry Grissom lets out a big hoop and holler in the booth next door. We may have heard that one over the mics. And with 2:55 to play, Riverdale with no timeout, so Lebanon's main job right here is to protect the football and maybe get one first down. Lebanon in real good scoring position, but they don't need to here, or shouldn't need to.
That's all they got to do. Just hang on to the football right now. Clock's running under 3 minutes.
Crutchfield and Jennings back of Brindley. They figure to be holding the ball, although right now Huddleston and Hancock out to the left side. Now Richard Moscardelli will shift to the left side as well. That would make, well, Moscardelli would be ineligible in that case. Doesn't matter. Brindley straight ahead to the 16.
I think you're right, Andy. I think they're going to go for the first down, and if they get a score, they get a score. But I think they want the first down right now. That way they can just run the clock out, use 8 plays up, and go for it.
If they do get the first down, we'll probably just see them fall on the football because Riverdale cannot stop the clock.
Brindley got 5 on that one. It's 2nd and 5.
Marcus Stewart in with the play. Cyrus Hancock leaves. Huddleston split wide to the left. Stewart to the right. Brindley straight ahead. Picks up a couple inside the 15. That'll bring up about a 3rd and 1.
If Lebanon can pick up the first down here, you can pack it up because it's over. We're down to a minute and a half and below.
The clock will stop on a first down for change of possession, but then they'll start it right up again as soon as the chains are moved. Brindley this time pitches back to Jennings, right side. Don't think he gets the first down.
Looks like he's just short.
But that'll bring up a 4th down. Even if Riverdale should somehow get the ball, it'd be well less than a minute left. And Riverdale's biggest play thus far has been on defense, recovering a fumble and moving that. 4th down and 1 for the Blue Devils from the 14. Clay Bueller coming in. Bueller, the big play man, as Kevin Huddleston comes off.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Brindley just keep this one. Go right up the middle and run that clock.
Quarterback sneak, a play that has worked big for Lebanon last couple of years. Instead, it's Crutchfield straight ahead. I think he gets the first down. Mark it at the 12.
That'll do it.
Now the radio station, if they have turn out the lights, it'd be an appropriate time for them to play that one. 25 seconds left. Skeen comes out. I think Lebanon will just fall on the football one time, and that'll be all. Moscardelli in with the play. Crutchfield and Jennings lined up behind Brindley in the I formation. 6 seconds left. And Brindley drops on it at the 16, and that's it.
A sigh of relief comes next door to us where the coaching staff is. Great game by Lebanon right here. They really come back, played well after the fumble. The 2 fumbles really showed what they were made of and scored from that touchdown.
A big win, and Lebanon needed to win one just like this. We'll be back in just a moment with a